So today, of course, it's all about getting you ready for this year's hurricane season. The more you know, the more you can prepare.
And that includes debunking hurricane-related myths. Misconceptions circulating around these storms during hurricane season is nothing new.
ClickOrlando.com's Brina Voles is here with a breakdown of some of those common myths. And Bree, we always hear a lot of these.
Julie, you know News 6's Danny Trainer has covered hurricanes in Central Florida for over 40 years now. That's a lot of hurricanes, and he says these myths were going around back when he first started tracking storms, and he still tends to hear about them now. So let's take a look at just a few of them. So first off, if a storm is approaching, should I put an X made of tape over windows and sliding glass doors? The answer: no. Strips of tape are not going to make a difference if a Category 5 or Category 1 hurricane comes knocking at your door. You can and should use plywood to cover those windows, okay? There's a big difference between tape and plywood. Now, next up, do hurricanes only happen between June 1st and November 30th? Again, no. They can happen any time of year. We know that. Most of them do take place during hurricane season. An example would be subtropical storm Andrea, which just formed earlier this month, but you know, that can happen at any time. And then number 3, is storm surge the deadliest part of a hurricane? Well, it can be deadly and you definitely need to take it seriously, but stats show more people are killed by inland flooding from all the rain. So that's really important to keep in mind ahead of the season. Another, and I've heard this one a lot, an early start to the hurricane season means the season will be bad, and a late start means things will be calm, right? Well, neither is necessarily true. Timing is no indicator, and keep in mind the first official storm of the 1992 hurricane season didn't form until the middle of August, and that storm was Hurricane Andrew. You guys remember Andrew, that was no joke. And next, does homeowners insurance cover damage from rising water? No, though it is a common belief, homeowners need a separate flood insurance policy, and we've talked about that a lot, so you can find more on that on ClickOrlando.com. Here's another that we always hear. It's just a tropical storm. No big deal, right? Wrong. Tropical storms and even tropical depressions can be deadly and destructive. One common belief that is true, though, is that animals, birds, and insects act differently when a storm is near. They sense the difference in pressure, wind, and humidity more than humans do. So let's listen to our furry friends, okay? Danny says the most important takeaway here is to take every storm seriously and stay informed. And that's what we're here to help you with.
Bree, thank you. And Danny knows his stuff. He's been covering hurricanes, as Bree said, for more than 40 years here. So when Danny talks, we listen.